This is the track I made, It's Over Now, which is a remix of an old song, which I'll show you the original. It is a song that has already been remixed. Here's one example.
You've been kissing and telling me lies. You've been creeping while I'm sleeping at night. And you've been chasing every girl inside. You've been messing around and lying down. It's over now.
And here is another example.
Around and lying down. It's over now. And you've been chasing every girl inside. You've been messing around and lying down. It's over now.
So this is a track that people do know quite well, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to remix it, because a lot of the time if you take a track that people know quite well and make it into your own work, then people are still going to like it, because people do like stuff they already know, but then it's got your own take on it. So the first thing I did was bring in the a cappella, which I managed to find, and I warped it so it was all in the right beat. So the way I did this is I found the first downbeat, which was here, and I put a marker, and then I found other beats and put markers on that as well.
You've been cheating and
So I'll show you this with the metronome on.
you've been cheating and telling me lies. You've been creeping while I'm sleeping at night. And you've been chasing every girl inside. You've been messing around and lying down. It's over now. Trying to forget about ordinary things. Typical, predictable.
And then when the whole track was in time, then I made little parts, I cut little parts out of it. So I've got here a verse, I've got a chorus, I've got another verse, a chorus, the bridge, and the final chorus. And then what I can do then is I can make them a bit more tighter, so these should sound more tighter.
Ordinary things, typical, predictable lies. You've been creeping while I'm sleeping at night, and you've been chasing every girl inside. I don't buy into women, mess around and find down. It's over now. You've been cheating and
And then when I've got them and I'm happy with all of them, what I can do is, or what I did do, was drag the audio and bring it into here, which is the timeline, and then from there I can cut it up however I see fit to use within the project. And as you can see here, which is the blue bit here, represents the audio, is I've taken little snippets, like for example here.
been mess around and find down. It's over now. You've been cheating. You've been cheating.
I've just taken little bits.
You've been cheating. You've been cheating.
And this is just for the intro, so when the
You've
track
been
when the
cheating
track's
and
just starting to come in, you'll be able to hear
you've been cheating.
what track it is. So this is it with the music.
You've been cheating. You've been cheating.
So it's just little teasers of what the track is, and then that carries on until the main part, where I've used the chorus and parts of the verse just randomly. And then at the end you can see here I've done the same technique with teasing, but it's bringing it out. So moving on to the effects used, there's some filter on there which is used mainly for an effect. So if I bring the filter freak, you can see here when it's coming to that part of the track, I filter it out.
Over now.
Apart from that, the only other effects used on the vocals is reverb, which you can hear.
It's over now. You've been cheating.
Without the reverb, it sounds like this.
Lies. You've been creeping while I'm sleeping at night, and you've been chasing it.
So the track does already have reverb on it, but I'm adding more reverb.
Been chasing every girl inside. You've been messing around.
So the effects used on this track is there's some reverb. The reverb on the actual channel is used for an effect. So we can see here when it's building up, this reverb is putting, which kind of just washes out the sound. Apart from that, that reverb isn't used. The reverb on the rest of the track is on a send. So without the reverb, this is how it sounds. So when the track is brought into the project, it looks like this. And there you can see I've cut up various little bits to use within the track. So you can see here right at the beginning,
You've been cheating.
I've got some little cuts.
You've been cheating. You've been cheating.
Which are just used as a bit more of a teaser when the track is building up. With the beat, it sounds like this.
You've been cheating. You've been cheating. You've been cheating.
And they're just basically used as build-ups and little teasers, so people know what track is coming in. And then when the track does come in, I've got the chorus and parts of the verse cut up and used where needed. As far as effects, there's not many effects on the vocal channel. The only thing it's got on it is some reverb. There's reverb used as an effect for the build-up. You can see the reverb is building up here and just basically washes out the sound. As well as that, there's some filtering. The filter used is the Filter Freak. And you can see here when the reverb builds up, at the same time it's filtered out. So it washes out and filters out at the same time.
It's over now. You've been cheating and telling me lies.
Apart from that, the only other effect on the actual channel is some send to the reverb. Without the reverb, it sounds like
You've been cheating and telling me lies. You've been creeping while.
However, when the reverb is added,
You've been cheating and telling me lies. You've been creeping while.
one of the main reasons to add extra reverb is because sometimes I've cut bits out and it sounds a bit strange if you cut a bit out and suddenly it ends dead without any reverb, especially at these beginning bits.
Telling me lies.
So the only other effect here which you can hear is some delay. The delay used is the Echo Boy. These are the settings that I've used, and you can see here
Telling me lies. Telling me lies.
the feedback is brought up on each little bit. And there's the automation, so you can see that it's just been used on this part of the track, which is the breakdown. So it just makes it kind of washing out kind of feel, and then when it comes in with the main part, then the delay is taken off.
You've been cheating and telling me lies. You've been
Some more delay
creeping
there,
while I'm sleeping
and then
at
when it comes
night.
back in,
You've been cheating and telling me lies. You've been creeping while I'm sleeping at night, and you've been chasing every girl.
okay, so moving on